Hey, what's up guys? This is Wes, the Portrait Dude, and I am going to do a little bit of rework on one of the sessions that I shot with Erica Fett this past week. So without further ado, let's go ahead and get into it. Erica already submitted her favorites out of the session, so we're going to go ahead and start working on some of those. This is a place down on South High Street in Columbus, Ohio. It's one of my favorite places to shoot. If you guys follow my work, then you're familiar with it. I've shot the Haley S Cosplay there. Shot a Jackie there as her Cammy. I've shot Lady Devon down there as her Freddy Krueger, and it's a fantastic location because no matter what you shoot down there, no matter where you go, there's always more stuff to shoot. So I'm not going to get explaining into the hows and details and stuff like that of what I'm doing. I'm just going to go knock this stuff out pretty quick. But I just wanted to kind of talk to you guys for a few minutes and just let you know what was going on. Plan on doing a lot more work with Erica as well. We was both really happy with the way things turned out, and you know, it was just a really good time. So we will most definitely be shooting together again in the future. She's got quite a few other costumes that need shot, and I am happy to do it because like I said, I really enjoy working with her, and you know, it was just a good time. So you guys will know I'm not really using a whole lot of the brush tool. If you've seen any of my other videos, and you know I hate the brush tool. I very rarely use it. I use the radial filter instead. Just like the look that it gives a little bit better. And you know, a lot of the stuff that I'm using right now, like the TBD intensify, this sort of stuff is custom settings that I've made. I just really like the way that it makes my images, and you know, so it's just a lot easier that way. I'm going to be doing tutorials on how to make your own custom settings, how you kind of find that sweet spot in what you normally do, and that way you'll know what needs done and what doesn't. So, all right, we got one of them done, and move on to the next one. And you guys notice the big difference between that and that is just because if you notice over here, this is the flat ass shot, and these are the settings that I just took from the other one. Once I got the base settings and stuff like that, I just went ahead and Shift Control C is copy settings. Get rid of the local adjustments. That's the adjusting with the brushes and with the radial filter tools and stuff that I do. So and then Shift Control V is paste, so you can get one pretty much the way that you want it to as your base, and then copy and paste onto another one, and it will save you a crap ton of time, maybe even a metric crap ton. I'm not quite sure. That's a lot though. Let's do that in first mask. And I like to vignette my stuff, which is the darkening around the corners. You know, a lot of Renaissance painters and stuff like that did that with their work. They would use the darker colors and stuff on the outside, and it just naturally draws your eye in towards the center. So I like the effect that it gives. I think it you know, kind of gives that punch of, you know, comic book look to it, and it gives it more of a portraiture or even artwork type feel than just a regular picture. And I want my stuff to have some punch to it, and I always joke and tell people I want the pictures that I take with people as you're scrolling down kind of nonchalantly, I want them to kind of reach out and punch you in the face and make you stop and look. It's like, you don't have an option. This is different. So there we go. Getting off center a little bit, was messing with my head. ADD, man, ADD. So what happened there is I've got it set for the custom filters that you can do down here in your develop or in your library view. What I do a lot of times is I'll go through, and as I'm culling them, I will do like the ones that I select are 1s, the ones that clients select are 2 stars, and you can use that with your number key and your keypad. And I had it set for only exactly 2, and I accidentally made an oopsie. There we go. And hit 5, which means that I'm completely done with it, and it's ready to roll, it's ready to export. So okay, Let's see this one here. Not a whole lot to do. Not a whole lot to do to a lot of these. You know, I shoot stuff just a little bit on the dark side whenever I'm looking at it, just because I you know, whenever you've got your editing process down and you're comfortable with, you know, what you can and can't do in post, I probably try to get my stuff about, I'd say 80 to 90% there, and then as you guys can see, it's just adding a little bit of punch here and there. Just things that I think should be highlighted, even like the graffiti. I want to make sure that not only Erica's awesome outfit, but also the graffiti and stuff like that also gets showcased a good bit, because those guys worked. I mean, you know, I don't know what your opinion is on graffiti, but personally, I like it in its place in abandoned buildings and stuff like that. It's fine. Though this one did make me sad a little bit, because some of my favorite artwork down there, I mean, it's absolutely beautiful, like tattoo quality stuff that was down there on the walls for years that I've been shooting there. Somebody had spray painted a big X over it, so it's just like, you know, it's like whenever a landmark or something that you're used to seeing all the time just isn't there anymore, or is changed or gets destroyed for some reason. It's just really, you know, feels bad, man. Feels bad. So, alright, kind of like that one. Not a whole lot to do to this one. This is just kind of a neat, fun shot. Actually, I think I'll leave that as is. Okay. 5. I'll change it to 5. This will show us the ones that are done already. So, out of the Robin set, we've got this, that one, that one, that one, and that one. That's one that I picked. I just like that one a lot. And same with these two. I already worked these up ahead of time, but so that's good. That's from the Slytherin shoot. We'll do that in just a few minutes. So we'll do that. Select all of these, and I've got some export options set up over here to where, you know, if I want it set as a full-size JPEG, I've got it set up to where it dumps it into a subfolder. That's really, really handy, because that way, if you export with watermarks, without watermarks, it will put it where you want it to, you know. So I've got folders set up. So Final is my folder for the full resolution files without any watermarks to them. I usually have a folder named WM_1800 for you know, watermarked 1800 long edge. I always put the size of the long edge because that's how I resize all my stuff. So okay, well, that one is done there. So here's a look at some of the before and afters on the finals of this Robin shoot. I split this here as I started the Slytherin shoot for a different video to just kind of generate some more content out of it, to make a good cut between the two. That way you guys can check it out on Erica's page, on her Patreon, as well as social media, and over on my blog. If you like what you see, give this a thumbs up, subscribe to see all the shiny new things I post. Follow me on Instagram, Twitter, Tumblr, Snapchat, and Facebook at The Portrait Dude. Until next time, keep being awesome. Peace. Dude out.